Okay. I'm about my commas, I'm about my come up. Young nigga run up the summer. Tats on my stomach like Machiavelli. Back of the back in the back of tellers with the racks in the sack. I was rapping belly. They were acting really, niggas acting sedated. Ain't no activists in the city. Whoa. Did for my road dog. 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 This is a real nigga roll call. We spin it and get it back. We had invented that. So we on the internet. Flies an insect. Shine like the moonlight. Total Kazoon type.
God bless.
I'm throwing cheese off. Like it's a food fight. They talking that blowing that door, and I tell you I do not believe them. When I was on codeine, I went to the store and bought all of the leaders. Follow the leader. Monkey see, monkey do. It was critical, but the telephone and went and bought 3 pair of shoes. Trapping all night. You know the rule. Trapping all night. It ain't no rules. I pay my dues.
How you doing today, Professor Fletcher?
Yes, sir.
When did you first decide to enter the music industry?
Well, right after college, I decided that I wanted to play music. And I started in about 1975.
1975.
Yeah, and, you know, kind of the rest is history.
Yeah. What are some of your works that include other artists from that time?
Okay, well, I played with a lot of people, rock people like Dr. John, jazz people like Miles Davis, but then I made big hits with rap artists like Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, and the Sugar Hill Gang.
That's dope. So when did you decide that it was finally time to do something different and switch careers?
You know, it's funny. I think I told you about that because you really made me think about that again. I had 8 acts. I was making money, and I used to threaten. You know, you kids are driving me nuts. You know, 8 acts, 30, 40 kids. You book a kid for Norway or Finland, and 3 days before he's leaving, he gets arrested for child support. So now I got to get him out. Another kid. So it was driving me nuts on one hand. But then I was in England. We were the first crew of people who were doing remixes. And I was making quite a bit of money for about 3 weeks over there, of which I used to spend 4 months of the year in England. And my daughter had a seizure. She was like 2 and a half. And my wife called and said she was in the hospital, and I was like, I didn't know what to do. I just felt bad. What can I do? My wife said she knew how much money we were making, which was quite a bit for 3 weeks. Then, and still, it's money now. And she said, well, no, stay and see what happened. And what happened was my daughter never had another seizure. She was all right. But after my wife got through talking to me, my mother called me. And my mother said, you better get your ass on the first plane home. Your daughter is in the hospital. I know you're making money. Well, how much money would you have to make if your daughter died? Would make it worth it. And I felt like a piece of you-know-what. I thought about it. I said, I never want to feel like this again. So I decided it was time for me to stop traveling and be home. And first of all, teaching the family.
It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Broken glass everywhere, people pissing on the stage, you know they just don't care. I can't take the smell, can't take the noise, got no money to move out, I guess I got no choice. Rats in the front room, roaches in the back,
junkies in the alley with the baseball bat. I tried to get away, but I couldn't get far, cause a man with a touch of repossessed my